This is Carl at National RV Detroit, and I'm going to go through your water system here on your Greyhawk. Okay, so down here you have your dump valves. Okay, you got your black dump valve, and then you got your gray dump valve. The black dump valve is for toilet water and waste. The gray one is for sink and shower water. So you're always going to dump the black first, because there's dirtier water than the gray water. So you dump the black first, then you dump the gray. Okay. So if you leave your black valve open after that, you can come up here and to this right here, which is your city water, which is your black water flush. So basically this will flush out your black tank. You'll put the hose right on here, and like it says up on that sticker, you're always going to make sure that your black valve is open, and if your black valve is open, you'll turn it on and it'll spray out the inside of your black tank. Okay. Now when you're going to use the water in this trailer, you're going to just hook your hose, the hose at your dump or your campground, right onto this city water connection right here. Then you come over here to these valves. You got two valves here. Okay, and basically each valve has two numbers, one for each valve. So just for regular city water, which is 2 and 6, which we're set at right now, you can see this is in the position for 2 and this one is in the position for 6. So if you hook your hose on to here, like I said, turn on the water, it's going to send water to all your fittings and fixtures. Everything's going to work just like normal. Now if you have to fill your city water tank, let's say you're going to a campground that doesn't have plumbing on the campsite, like an older state park for example, they have a fill station when you first get in, but you don't have any plumbing on the campsite, you would go to city filled tank. So you're going to go 1, 6. So 1 is this position here, right? So now you're in 1 and 6. So instead of the water from the hose that's hooked up here, instead of going to your fixtures, it's going to go to your fresh water tank and fill it up. Okay, country fill you don't really have to worry about. All right. So now if you just want to, let's say you filled your city water, or excuse me, you filled your fresh water tank. You can go like 3 to 5 here and turn it, and then your pump will pump the water out of your tank to your fixtures. Okay. Winterizing has to do with when you pump antifreeze into the trailer. There's a couple of valves you have to change. There's another one on the other side, I believe, also. But basically, sanitized winterize is going to let you draw. You would hook a hose up to this city water, and the other end would go, like I say, to a gallon of antifreeze. Then you would turn on your pump, and in this 4 and 2 position, it would draw the antifreeze into the system, right? So if you wanted to sanitize, you would get the Spring Fresh or whatever sanitizer you use, and you would stick the hose into the gallon of sanitizer and pull it through the system, okay, with the water pump. Okay, and this is just if you wanted to pump that stuff into your tank. It's the same as country fill, which is a weird name, but you would use that right there. Okay, it's that simple. It's not really complicated. You just have to basically follow the diagrams. 9 times out of 10 you're going to use city fixtures, which is 2 and 6, like that. Like I said, if you have to fill your fresh water tank, if you're at a campground that doesn't have plumbing on the campsite, you're going to go 1 and 6, which is right there. To pump it normally, you go 3 to 5 if you're pumping out your tank. So you get the idea. All right, now I just want to show you that these two valves down there, which are closed when they cross the line, when they're perpendicular with the line, they're closed. If they're parallel, they're open. Those are the low point drains, hot and cold drain, or hot and cold line. It's the lowest point of the plumbing. This one down here just allows you to draw fresh water from your freshwater tank. Your water pump is right here, in case you're wondering, right there. And you also have a switch here to operate your pump on the outside. There's also one on the inside, so on and so forth. So that's basically it. Now, I showed you that to sanitize and winterize. There's also going to be bypass valves for your water tank, which are on the other side of the trailer. You access those valves at the back of the water heater. So you have to educate yourself a bit about that if you're going to do your own winterization. It's not difficult, but keep in mind you choose this sanitized winterize here, but the water tank, the fresh water, or excuse me, the water heater tank still has to be bypassed. Okay, I'm having a hard time speaking today. I don't know what it is. I guess it's you know, 2 weeks straight of heat. That's probably starting to make me crack here, but anyway, so keep that in mind. You still have to bypass your water heater. So that about covers this. If you have any other questions, you can give us a call and let us know, and we can walk you through it. But that just covers it. I hope I stated everything correctly to you. Just like I said, all you have to do is imitate the diagrams. You just set the valves to match the two numbers with every explanation. So city fixture is the most common one you use. City fill is the second most common because you got to fill your fresh water tank if you don't have plumbing on a campsite. Okay, so keep that in mind anyway. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. If you have any questions, you just ask us. Hopefully, I did a good job explaining that to you. Any questions, you just excuse me. Any questions, you just let us know. Thank you.